Hi there, so today I'm going to teach you how to do tropical pinup look, which is basically this look. I call it tropical pinup because it has really bright tropical colors and you have a cat eye going on. It reminds me of tropical pinups basically. So as you can see, it's pretty bright green and blue, and a winged eyeliner and orange coral lips. I'm sorry for the lighting on this video because it's almost sunset, but I really wanted to film this tutorial today, so I did it anyways, but the lighting it's not very good. I'm sorry, but I hope you like it. So if you want to learn how to do this look, just keep watching. So first thing you're going to do is just apply your eyeshadow base. I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Next, you're going to trace the outline of your shape, of your eyeshadow shape, because you want a very specific shape, so the outline will help you. Also, it will make the colors brighter. For that, I'm using this cream eyeshadow. It's an eyeshadow stick from Kiko Makeup in number 24. It's number 24. It's a green. And number 23, which is a blue, a really bright blue. So first thing you're going to do is apply the green all over your lid. Don't go too up the crease line because you'll need that for later. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is just take an angled brush and put the blue eyeshadow on your brush, and then draw a line from the inner corner of your eye, following your natural crease line until you get to the middle of your brow. And then when you get there, you just draw a straight line until the end of your brow. So when you get here, instead of continuing, you're just going to draw it straight like that, just using Now what you're going to do is, with the same eyeshadow, you're going to connect the outer corner of your eye to the end of that line that you just drawn, and that will help you with a cat eye shape. At least it helps me. So just doing it like that. Try to draw a thin line, because you don't want it to be really messy. Okay, and just try to fill it in. Then you're going to fill in this little triangle, this little blank triangle, with the same blue eyeshadow. You see? And you get something like this, which is like the cat eye shape. I'm just going to fix it in there because it isn't as I want to. So you just can fix it later, but this is basically the eyeshadow, the cat eye shape. Then you have your outline traced, and now you just have to fill it in with the eyeshadow. What I'm going to use for this look is my 120 eyeshadow palette, and for the crease color, let me just zoom out. For the crease color, I'm using this blue right here, which is a pretty bright blue, similar to the one that I used for the outline. Taking a pencil brush and that color that I just showed you, you just need to fill in what you've just done, which is pretty easy. So you don't get any blank space or anything. Okay, just go in there. Don't worry if you get a bit of eyeshadow on the green, because you're going to cover it later. That's why I'm doing this part first, because you can just fix it up later. Just fill it in like that, you know. This is pretty bright. Now what you're going to do, using the same brush and the same eyeshadow, you're going to go a bit over the line so it looks a bit blended and not that harsh. So yeah, just going you just need a tiny bit of eyeshadow, and you're just going a bit above the line, you know, like that. Don't worry much about it, because you'll be able to fix it later as well. Okay, so now using a stiff brush, I'm using this one from Sephora, and I'm using the green that I'm using is also from that palette, and it's this one right here, which reminds me of a palm tree green. Using a stiff brush and that green, you're going to pat it on the eyelid. Just pat it on, don't swipe it, because otherwise it will get really faded and you don't want that. Sorry for the noise on my street. So pat it on, see how it already pops out? It's really bright. So you're going to just pat it on. See? It's so bright. Then taking a fluffier brush, I'm using this one from Fraulein 38. You're going to blend a bit between these lines where the colors meet. Just blend a bit. You don't need to blend a lot because they are not really harsh, but just blend a bit, you know, like that. So yeah, now I'm taking like lighter than my skin tone color. I'm using this one, which is Universal Beige from Sephora, and this brush, I'm coloring the brow bone area and try to blend that edges a bit. Okay, like that. See? Just blend. If you have some eyeshadow in here, you can also put it a bit in here. You see? And that's how it goes for eyeshadow. Now we're going to do your eyeliner part. For this look, I'm using liquid eyeliner. This one is from Essence. It's a bit old. And what you want to do is just draw a thin line on your inner corner and then make it thicker towards the end of your corner, and then do a cat eye. The cat eye on this look, it's pretty simple to do because you just need to follow the shape that you've created before, so it will be easy, hopefully. Sorry if I'm covering it for you, hope not. So like that on the inner corner, and then just stick it up towards the other corner of the eye. Okay. So this is what you'll get, and this is basically what it goes for your eye makeup. I'm doing nothing on the lower lash line only because I feel it looks better this way. It's really peanut-y, like I said. So what I'm going to do now is just apply my mascara, curl up my lashes, apply the mascara. If you want, you can apply false eyelashes. I think they would look great on this look, but I'm not going to do this. So I'll be right back. So now for the lips, I'm going to use a coral lipstick. And I'm also adding like a bit of lip gloss. This one is from H&M. So that's it for this look. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you later. Bye.